Hello, everyone, and I gotta tell you this. When we start the 40 days countdown till the election, I never thought that this 40 days will be longer than length. It looks like that. Actually, we can do length, and it is so much joyful, even that we're doing sacrifices, even that we are doing fast, even that we are doing charity and prayer. Doing Lent, it's so much joyful than waiting 40 days for the election. You tell me, do you have an anxiety attack lately? You be like in your tippy toes thinking of which direction the country is gonna go. Oh my god, if it's go the direction of the President Trump, a lot of people are gonna go out on the street and it's gonna start destroying the cities, at least the major cities. And if it goes the way that goes of the Biden, it's gonna be a lockdown. We're gonna all have masks, and this is gonna be so crazy. It's so cuckoo. Right now, I don't even know what is going on with our country, but I know what is going on in this channel. We are persistent till the end. Yesterday I didn't bring the day number 3 because I was really working on the Virgin Mary, the statue that came from look at me, Portugal. There was a gift to the Marian movement of priests here in the United States to us, and then we take it from church to church, and we gather and we pray and stay there for 1 month. So when it was chipped, it was cracked and there was some damage on it. I know about this guy that do the repairs of the Virgins on Patterson, but I couldn't find a name on time. So I decided to take the task myself, and I paint the whole thing. It took me a long time. Yesterday was like 13 hours on it, and it's very delicate. And believe me, having the presence of the Virgin Mary and the statue and taking care of her, it was the most amazing thing. And that's why we didn't came with the day number 3 of the countdown, because we were very busy. And believe me, with all the craziness that is going on the street right now, it's better to tone down. And yesterday being a day that on the 31st, and now we are on the day of the saints, this is much better day. And I'll tell you this, even in which direction the country is gonna go, if it's gonna go more right or more left, we all gotta reunite in the middle and see how the other side can take care of business, or if we're gonna continue giving the keys to Trump and he's gonna continue driving the economy. We having some probably tomorrow we're gonna be working on this video that is probably gonna go live. And I'm doing it with a friend from North Carolina, if I believe. She's another YouTuber. And we're going to talk about the letter of Vigano to Trump in Spanish. And we're just going to give our points of view. So I know the Dr. Marshall and his channel, he already did it in English. I invite you to look at on YouTube and look at it. It's a very good information. We're gonna be doing it in Spanish. So 2 days left. I just came from watching the channel, and I see so many different things going on, and before I can stand in front of you, I gotta at least see what is going on with the both candidates. And one of the things is that we know that we have a candidate that it's been running the whole United States like crazy. Like today he has like 5 different places that he went to talk to the people. And this is something that we've seen it before last election 2016. I don't remember if I even voted 2016. I probably did. And I think I did it for a conservative. I didn't know who was Trump. Now a lot of people know who's Trump, even if they knew him on the tweets or all the things that he has done. And I like to present the part that he has done for the country better than the other things as his personality. And believe it or not, if we're gonna do a construction, I'm in the construction business. My father was a general contractor. My grandfather was a general contractor. So I became part of the construction business. And since the beginning, we can tell, we can see that you're not going to give construction to someone that doesn't know how to build. You want to do something that is going to stand for a long time, you better do it to somebody that done it, that has experience on it. And that's one of the things that in his advantage, Donald J. Trump has on his record, because if he runs on his record, he drive through with this election. The only thing that is against him, and this is what I'm not really pushing so hard, is about the pandemic. On the pandemic, this is the first time this is a virus that so many different things, because he's always wanted to be on the spotlight and he says so many things. He want to be in this interview or the other interview. You know, they use some of that stuff against him. And I think as a person running a country, listen, we gotta like he follow what this guy did, doctor from the CDC started giving this recommendation. They closed the country and they look at the data, and now they have more knowledge of this virus being more lethal to the elderly people, Dr. Fauci. So now we see that we had that, but also we have what it is, the economy. And I think the economy, it's what it drives the country. And we really had to see this as, okay, are we gonna close the country and just try to deal with this illness? 2020, we've been so many years dealing with illness. Now the data shows that the most vulnerable are the elderly people. So if those are the more vulnerable, so let's protect them. And this is from a guy that my background is construction. Believe me, I know foundations, I know underpinning, I know dirt, I know houses moving, shifting, cracking, monitoring cracks and everything, all 9 yards. I have stopped people from taking dirt out when it's not ready. I put my life on the line because this is what I do. But on construction, it is one thing. You know, you go and you progress and you do one thing, then you go move to the next one, and then you raise the building, the house, and so on. In politics, we seeing that we need to learn from what the experts said, but lately we haven't really bring all the experts and threw them on the table, and let's see, you know, what it is. And one says hypothesis and the other one says no, this is this. We haven't actually, what they've been doing with this, they've been politicizing this, both sides, and this is so wrong, because if you already have the information, you just gotta act on the information. This is what we're going to do. And it doesn't make no sense when we have plans and we had to dig, and this is what we had to do. We cannot go more or beyond these things, or start thinking maybe the building is not gonna move, because it moved, but we need to prevent that. So now that we have the data, now that we have all these things, what would be the best thing to do? Just to move with that information and implement certain things that people gonna be saying like, oh, this is great. So if some medicines work for Trump when he was ill, okay, let's just send that into the hospital for people when they get COVID, they can treat themselves and they can get better. And here you go again. I'm frozen in front of the camera. I don't know what is wrong with this camera. For some reason, I gotta probably upgrade the camera. Anyways, so let me just finish it here. 2 days till the election. I know that you get the information on the news, but listen, the news, even from the right and from the left, they want to change your mind. I know most of us already voted, more than 90 million people. I believe 200 million people are gonna probably vote in this election, and that's gonna be great at the rhythm. And I'm not good with numbers in that regard, because I don't know if there are 200 million registered voters, but it looks like it's gonna be an explosion of voters going out and voting, and that's good for the country. So the only thing that this channel, Roman Catholic channel, wants to bring here is to have this, thinking of, okay, which way I want my country to continue. Do I want my country to continue to being locked down and taking care of this? And believe me, I know for a lot of people, they were locked down and they were doing nothing and they were just eating their savings. We were, some of them, also eating our savings. And we didn't stop working only for 2 weeks, and I live in New York. So we want to go back to that, or we want to push forward and just as another illness that we can take care of that and take care of the one that can be ill and can be really the mortality rate, it's so badly that can really wipe them out from the face of this earth. So with that said, us as Catholic, moving out of this world is the most beautiful thing to do. Not to do, let me see, to expect, to wait. It's our hope, because this is not our home, and we know that Jesus went ahead of us and just preparing our place. Anyways, thank you once again. I know it's 2 days left. I know this is so close to call for some of the states. We all praying for some light into this. We don't want to go to the dark winter, like one of the candidate already said. We just want to work it through and work it smart, not work it back. Hopefully this help you out. The candidates are there for you to pick. You can either go Trump, or actually you can go Trump, or you can go Biden. I hope that all this that you learn from this 13 to 14 minutes help you to not just think of these two individuals that making fun of themselves at the over 70 years old. Hopefully this can help you out to understand and which direction we want to take our country. Thank you once again. May the peace of the Lord be with you always, and the Virgin Mary help you to get to heaven. Amen.